Vale, ya estamos por aquí. Hoy nos tocaría traer el Wolfenstein, pero vamos a traer este pedazo de título que me lo han recomendado bastante, el Banishers. Y nada, vamos a empezar la nueva partida a ver qué tal está. A ver, la historia. Ah, está la dificultad. Vamos a centrar en la narración. Y ya está. No sé la dificultad que será modo historia, supongo que será sencillita. Una cosa normal. Vale. A ver qué tal está. Tiene buena pinta. Bueno, empieza bien ya, Empieza bastante bien.
Madam, sir, the ship lies at anchor off New Eden. A tender stands at your disposal.
Vale, o sea, somos pareja aquí. Todo. Es que no sé si son como una especie de brujo o medium o algo de eso.
I dreamed of clouds, great long fluffy bastards, low over the sea.
I dreamed of the abyss, in the darkest reaches of the deepest ocean.
A good day to you, my love.
And a good day to you too.
Are we in New England?
Welcome to America.
Sí, la verdad que sí.
Something's bothering you.
Charles's letter.
What of it?
The ghost must be uncommonly dangerous, or he would banish it himself.
And we shall charge him double.
I'm serious. If the Reverend needs help, this can be no easy business. Red, you best be ready.
I'll be careful, Master Duarte. Your apprentice stands ready to serve. Come on, Atea, we need to go. I need to be.
Rory McWraith, gallant to the last.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Muerte a los.
Consider our lovers, Antea and Red, the greatest banishers I ever knew. Life to the living, we say, and death to the dead. It is not so simple. Since the dawn of humanity, the dead have lingered. Dead as alive, we are complex and emotional beings. Many and tangled are the ties that bind. Since the beginning of memory, banishers have fought to sever those ties. Death is but a trifle. It comes to us all. To haunt or be haunted. There lies the true horror. I, Charles Davenport, should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death. I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the curse.
Buah, ya lo estoy viendo. Ya estoy viendo que nos va a tocar cada espíritu que es su puta madre. Mire, 7 de junio de 1695.
If this is June, I'd hate to see January. I'd want to freeze my backside off in the summertime. I'd have stayed in Scotland.
London wasn't much better.
Look at it. It's cold as a bishop's arse. And twice as white. I don't mind saying it, I'm very disappointed.
Charles wasn't lying. New Eden is cold as death. You may well be disappointed.
Está lloviendo.
You'd better be at the tavern. With a hot grog. Or two.
Este vikingo, pero vamos, hasta no poder. Vale. Podemos... Joder, no sé muy bien gráficamente, ¿eh? A ver. Vale, aquí, vara. No sé cómo... Ay, mierda. Espera. No se puede, ¿no? El partido, ¿eh? Sí, porque me acaba de beber eso. A ver si empezamos con las 3. Con las que nos dan. Estaba probando, ¿eh? Llega a New Eden.
I think I'm weary of long, boring sea voyages to grim, faraway lands.
I can't remember the last time we did something else than
Ya
work.
llegaremos. Vale.
After this, we should set sail somewhere warm and safe. The dead don't linger.
No such clip.
Tu modo de nada.
But it's
Este es
Not
el
a
mapa,
bad-
¿no? Vale.
an idea.
El mapa. Vale, esto es como para girar rápido. ¿Qué supuesto es? A ver. Espérate. No. Saltar y eso no se puede, ¿no?
Have I mentioned how grim this place is?
I heard you the first time, but I don't disagree.
Ah, vale. Puede saltarse como ser automático también, ¿no? Vale. Venga, primer espíritu, ¿no?
I think we can get through here.
Sure. Let's go traipsing through the rotten, falling down house.
Tú primero, que eres muy mucho.
Looks steady enough.
Pues venga, vamos.
Watch out!
¿Qué?
Is it just me or are we not welcome here?
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you. Over-eager apprentices.
Encontraré, dice el hija puta. Me cago en la puta. ¿Qué quieres que
I can break my way through here.
Elemento irrompible. Buah, me va a tocar sufrir, ¿no? Mucha altura, ¿eh? A ver. Ah, pues no. Cojonudo. Aquí también se atacaba, ¿no? Ah, vale. Este es más lento. Yo decía, coño, que lento el ataque. O sea, es aquí. Vale. ¿Dónde está? Eso es. Vente.
Too slow.
Fuera. Tú. Joder.
Everything all right down there?
Just a sneaky wanderer. You?
Same, but I managed. Are these spectres watching the road?
Maybe. But are they keeping people outside town? Or are they keeping them in?
Venga, hasta luego. Ni si estoy bien ni nada. Bueno, lo dejo al principio, no sé si. A ver. No fío ya. No fío yo de las paredes ya porque visto lo visto. Y le llevo por coger aquí. Cuero más 7. Uf, hay que llegar ahí, ¿no? Supongo. A ver. Es por ahí. Porque no se puede. Por aquí tampoco, ¿no? Ahora, subimos por aquí y llegamos ahí, me parece.
Ah, more wanderers.
¿Dónde está? Peleando. Pelea, pelea, niño.
Behind you!
Espectacular.
Yeah, as easy as falling off a box.
Sí, de momento, ¿no? Y ahora estoy con esto con un pedazo de
Can't
espectro.
tell how long these people are dead.
The original settlers, perhaps.
Whoever, this doesn't bode well.
Por aquí, ¿no? No. Joder, todo esto. Hay que dar toda esta vuelta para llegar al tío, Creo, vamos. Es un vagabundo, seguro. Y alrededor de tierra.
Time to leave for good.
Está yendo ya.
Call this a fight.
¡Dios! Qué locura, chaval. Tienes que meter un par de buenos. Tal vez esta hora se pierdan en el tiempo, pero debo escribirla. La fecha no lo sé, así que... Vale. Si eso para ahí
These
el vídeo,
people
eso es
left Mead in town just a few days ago. What exactly is going on here?
Polo espectral. Hostia, esto estoy... Esto no se lo cargo un muerto. Le tengo un flechazo. Y corriente alfa, nivel 4, puta madre. A ver, mira, alfa.
You do not belong here.
Toma por culo. Polvo espectral hay que ver qué es, Nos dan cuenta también, o sea que podemos mejorar el personaje, yo creo, a ver. Evolución. Bueno, ves que tenemos varias cosas aquí. Está la carta, por si no lo habéis leído. Vale. Paráis el vídeo. Mapa. Hostia, el mapa es enorme, Lo que no sé si... Ah, bueno, aquí. Hay que llegar aquí, chaval. Desembarco, casos de presencia. Ah, bueno, todavía no se puede. Estas serán como misiones, ¿no? Para guardar hay que guardar. Ah, sí, vale, podemos guardar. Yo no sé si tiene todo guardado, eso sí que no lo sé.
That augurs badly for the case.
Situation's worse than you thought.
Let's wait to hear what Charles has to say.
Va a ser el barco que vimos antes, creo,
Empty docks in a growing settlement.
Ah, mira,
Another
este de
good
aquí, ¿no?
sign. Are the town selectmen sitting on their arses?
Isn't that what selectmen do?
El consejo, sí, el consejo, sí. Haz un consejo.
When we get to town, we may need to split up to cover more ground.
You may count on the most responsible student a Banisher could have.
We'll see if you remember some of your teaching, if you're up for it.
Claro, y después te podrás mover libremente por el pueblo y todo eso, supongo.
People
las
who fear
misiones,
pestilence
tal.
or disease, or both.
Very biblical.
Hostia, para salir, tío. Tranquilo, hombre, tranquilo, que ya voy. No se puede abrir, ¿no? Boston, Fort Jericho, de Harrow, Halleck. Para allá. A ver.
Not the busiest stables I've ever seen. No ostler and no horses.
No, la puta garganta, tío.
They
Hay
burned
mucho
their
polvo.
crops and ran out of food, and they probably ate the horses.
Ciudad de llegar al descubierto. Al lugar descubierto.
A welcoming committee.
Let's find the inn. Let's find Charles.
Bueno, sin no.
It'll be good to see Charles and Esther again.
¿Ya está aquí?
Would you a lecture on the sanctity of marriage?
Coño.
A pretty word for a set of shackles.
I'm sure folk here are just as open-minded as Charles.
Cabra puta. Entonces me voy a mover para allá, tomar por culo. Pregunta con Char de por en la posada. Que debo estar en la posada. Hay un tío. Pero no sé si es este, ¿no? Este es Char.
Good day, sir.
You'll be Haskell's Banishers, I take it.
Antea Duarte. This is Red McCraith.
Hugh Batchery. The governor had me prepare the schoolhouse for your comfort. It has fallen out of use. Will that be all?
¿Dónde está la posada? ¿Dónde están los niños?
Where are the children?
Several died of fever. We could see disaster coming. We thought we'd have to bury them all.
No me
We
jodas.
sent the children to safety. We sent them away.
That can't have been easy. It can't be easy now.
No. No, it is not.
Están flipando.
We're expected at the tavern. Where might we find it?
The King's Arm. You can't miss it for the lamps are lit. The school is now a bunkhouse, and the meeting house cold and dark. But the tavern shines yet.
Well then, let us be thankful for small mercies.
Vale.
Farewell, Mr. Bachelor, and you may wish us luck.
Good luck, then, to the both of you.
Sí, de puta madre. La taberna tiene luz, creo que es la de ahí atrás, pero bueno. Esto no se puede abrir todavía. Por aquí. A ver, quita coño, si no te quito esto yo no puedo, ¿no? No sé cómo se puede eso,
Yes?
Ah, no, pues se me había bajado conversación.
Farewell, Mr. Bachelor.
Good luck, then.
Vale. Esto. Vale.
Whatever's going on here, I suspect it to be a little worse than the devil's work.
Must be. Letting a Scots Catholic walk about on Charles.
Un poco mojada con eso. Uf, aquí está alumbrada, va a ser aquella. Bueno, puede ser también aquella. Buena pelea, ¿no? A ver. Esto no se puede. Aquí hay otro tío, ¿no?
There's the inn.
A una mujer.
I must take a moment by myself. Excuse me.
Esta es la posada. Vale, adentro.
Charlie, we're here. Your prayers are answered. Pour us a drink.
Finally.
Banisher, please come in. As it is cold, your serving woman may sit while we talk.
I'm the
Sirviente,
help.
dice.
She's the boss. You're not Charles.
My name is Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. Good day to you, sirs, madam. Now, where's Charles?
Minister Davenport said help was on its way. I
Keep
assume...
digging, Fairfax. Good day. Pennington, captain of the train band. This here is Thick-Skinned Newsmith. We're the selectmen.
What's left of us? Why is Charles not here?
We're sorry for your loss. We'll do what we can for his widow.
The Reverend is dead. When? How?
A terrible tragedy. Though our faith sustains us, we are
Sí, no
still
me
very
acuerdo
much
cómo
in
era
shock.
reverendo y está muerto, ¿no?
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here in comfort, losing precious time.
As governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility.
Look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could have been miles away by now. You lot do what you want. I intend living.
The esteemed select woman can be brusque. Forgive her. And rest assured that her aptitudes far outweigh her manners. Or lack thereof.
Her point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we're as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely with their expertise we may yet prevail.
Then I shall leave you in your expertise in ghosts and devils to find out. My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service, yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
Well, Governor, shall you leave or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly. But we are worth saving. And now that you are here, save it we shall. Please, accept my sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend. We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion. The pride, indeed, of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
Vale, ¿qué crees que ocurrió? Vuestros médicos no pudieron salvarlo. Primero los médicos, a ver.
Could your physicians not save him?
Would that we had a physician left, but it would have made no difference. Charles was dead when we found him, and we do not know how or why. One or two among our company have knowledge of the physic. Purples, they said, rupture, strangery, or sadness. Guesses, or as a man of science in New Eden, I stand alone. You see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I say so
Demonologist?
myself.
We're not demonologists, and neither was Charles. Is his widow Esther taking visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home and does not much venture out. Her house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
Hostia. ¿Por qué está tan vacío el pueblo primero?
Why is town so empty?
Of those who did not die, we are the few who stayed. Though our motivations may differ, all who remain have shown extraordinary faith and courage in the face of our adversity.
¿Dónde fueron? ¿Volverán? ¿Dónde fueron?
Those who left, where did they go?
Boston, outlying settlements. Anywhere, everywhere. Although, as you may have heard, the weather has likely closed the roads. Some believe the pass through the dark woods offers salvation. I do not. I believe we must stand our ground.
¿Volverán?
Will they return when the curse is lifted?
I fervently hope so. They have homes here, but we sent the children away some time ago, and many could not live with their absence. If we do not resolve this situation quickly, the community of New Eden shall be broken, perhaps forever.
Atrás.
You're a demonologist, you say?
I am that, like my father was before me. Faith and science are our twin compasses, you see, to a deeper understanding of the secrets of God's green and pleasant land, and those who threaten it.
And what have your compasses told you about the curse?
They have told me that Reverend Davenport was better placed than I to solve our problem. Which is why you're here. We agreed it. I shall stand for the company, I said, as the moral authority, the anchor and the rock, as Charles and his Banishers lift the curse.
Unas pruebas heroicas, puede que vengamos a pedirte consejo.
Heroic work all round.
Indeed it is, madam. Indeed it is. But we do it all the same. Because we must. Right. Because we must.
Acerca de la maldición.
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many long months now. And I can tell you that it worsens by the increment. First, there was pestilence and disease. Then came the nightmares. Then came madness. In the end came death. And death remains. But in all honesty, I think the weather is the worst part. This never-ending winter hangs heavy on us all. Worse yet, it traps us here.
¿Qué sabía Charles? ¿Cuál es la causa? Que la causa yo creo que ni lo vas a ver. ¿Qué sabía Charles? Bueno, hostia, me lo pone como... Es que no sé si van a poder preguntar las dos cosas. Entonces, ¿qué sabía Charles?
What did Charles know about it? What had he learned?
Tragically, I had not yet had the opportunity to discuss this investigation, and his passing now excludes the possibility. Our late friend Charles faced a Herculean task and acquitted himself with honour. You will have to do far better than that, I'm afraid.
Our contract stands.
If you'll have it, yes, our contract stands for Charles.
All right. For Charles.
Por Charles. Vale.
Thank you. We have what we need.
Información.
Then I wish you success. By my instruction, a room is prepared for you in the old schoolhouse. I'll be here if you need me.
Vale. Aquí no se puede hacer nada, ¿no? A ver.
Governor?
How may I...
Ah, vale, no. Vale.
I'll go now.
Habrá que mirar a ver qué se podía hacer. Pregunta con Esther en su casa, vale. A ver. Esto debe ser importante. Hostia puta. Sin cerveza. Venga. Y aquí arriba se puede ver. No. ¿Y esto? De puta madre. Real de A8 más 17. Supongo que será dinero, ¿no? Por la imagen de las monedas. Menos mal que te levantaste, cabrón.
Damn it, Charles. Those accursed sea storms. If only we'd been here earlier.
No. But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
These people have no idea what they're up against.
No, y dietas tal vez pueden ser, pero bueno, no te mandan mostrarse de dieta.
Antea, Red. Come in. I've barely slept for fear you would not come. I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you're not alone now. We're here.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come. If only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Was. Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
Como las cosas antes, acerca del gobernador Espero. Primero esto.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic.
Still, good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain too, along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them?
I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.
¿Cómo eran las cosas antes?
How were things, before all this?
Before the curse? It was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything. The people came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now, but I can't imagine it's the same.
Is there anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther. Please.
I have felt Charles present about the house. His ghost lingers. He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
Vale. Hay que
We'll
bajar
take a
el
look
pico.
around, if that's all right.
O sea, que
May
ando
I
por
be
la
of any
casa.
help?
You stay put. We'll find the way.
Desbloqueate tu primera pista. Contiene información importante sobre la persona con la que está relacionada. Vale. A ver. Joder, macho. Vale. Estas son las cartas que le mandaba. Muy romántico, Joder con el reverendo. Y queda otro por aquí.
Where are you staying, my dears?
The governor had a room prepared for us in the schoolhouse.
The schoolhouse?
Primer caso. Vale. Retrato. No hemos obtenido nada. Vale. Investiga el estudio, investiga el dormitorio.
Wouldn't you rather stay here?
Vale.
You'd be more comfortable.
Nueva canción.
I don't have...
Purcell. Could you find nothing better?
These days, I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your pianoforte to New England.
It cost a fortune. But you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
A ver ahora si me deja.
This is Charles's. It's like he never left.
A ver, aquí veo cosas. Y... A ver... Supongo que el estudio está arriba. Igual que el dormitorio, ¿no? Vale. Esto
There's
es
more
para
to
salir.
learn here.
Vale, esto es para salir.
Have you received other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Bachelor came to see me. That was nice of him.
Cojonudo. Hay que subir, ¿no? Joder, con las cartas de reverendo, tío. Ah, no, de Leonor con... Vale, vale. Vale.
I didn't know Eleanor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden. If only we had known what would befall us.
Charles is still here and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable. Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
In people as much as in God. He's a good man.
Remember when he started to wear these to look wiser and older?
He was saving his hair loss.
Y lo tiene ahí en plan.
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me. I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right.
Vale. Hostia puta. Esto supone que es la... planeta, ¿no? Supongo que una parte será la de allá, ¿no? Hostia puta. A ver. Esto por aquí. Cojonudo. Esto ya... ocultismo, vale, estos son maldiciones o cosas así. ¿Ves? Sí, también. Vale, aquí había algo sobre la mesa.
Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, you dropped something.
Se te ha caído algo, dice. Buena pregunta. ¿Visiones o presagios? Hostia.
These notes are erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse tormenting people in their beds?
Vale, tenemos otra pista. No se lo ve. ¿De dónde vienen las pesadillas? Pesada. Diminutivo de la palabra pesada. Hostia. Interesante. Muy, muy interesante el tema. Vale. Broche de sol David Pot.
Charles always wore this brooch.
His things are untouched. Nothing's moved.
Otro más. Vale.
Remember how they used to argue about books we hadn't read? Like we weren't there?
Oh, you actually listened? I'd always let my mind wander.
Esta carta la escribió Char, ¿no? Carta sin enviar a la hermana de Esther. ¿A ver quién es? Ah, vale, Esther. Esta carta ya fue cuando murió, entonces. Qué duro, tío.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor woman.
Su marido. Angustiado. Vale. Sí, bueno, lo que decía en la carta.
That's terrible for her.
Intenciones
Esther
temidas.
never got to say farewell to Charles.
I could have made him manifest.
Now that we know why he might be back, we should go investigate the cemetery where he was found.
Investiga el cementerio. Buah. Verás tú. La de... Algo vamos a hacer, ¿eh? A ver.
Esther, I'm sorry to trouble you once more.
How may I help?
With all that's happened, how are you bearing up?
This all feels so unreal. Just one more nightmare from which I cannot wake.
It seems so now, but that will change. I promise.
Was there something I should have done differently? Did I fail him? Did I fail Charles?
None of this is your fault.
I do not want to believe he is gone. He cannot be gone. I do not permit him to be gone.
You're in pain, and that might have brought him back. Maybe he lingers because you suffer.
We'll do what we can to ease your pain. And we'll do what we can for Charles.
Has the curse brought with it nightmares?
Yes, I've had nightmares. I suspect we all have. Charles warned that something was stalking our dreams, that it had a use for us, that we needed to fight it with all God's might. But now Charles is gone, and my nightmares have changed. In my sleep, I see my husband falling, screaming into the abyss. All hear him, none respond. He plummets on into the bottomless pit. Poor Charles.
Vale.
We must make our way to the cemetery.
Please be careful, dear Antea.
No hablo mucho porque no sé si es que está agotada o lo que sea.
What will you do for my Charles?
Hacer que descanse, sobre todo.
If he's present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
No está jodida la tía, ¿eh?
You be alright?
I doubt it. But I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles and help Charles with Charles. Ask around. See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same. Be careful.
Aye. You too.
Sí, yo voy a lo más chungo, ¿no? Lo más jodido, al cementerio. Vale, a ver el mapa. Hostia, vale, el mapa se va abriendo, vale. Hay que venir aquí. Vale. Por aquí. A ver. ¿Esto se puede hablar? No. Ahora por aquí, a lo mejor.
Get out of my way.
Oye, tampoco le pongas así, ¿eh? Solo te quería preguntar, desgraciado. ¿Dónde coño está el cementerio, chaval?
Be warned. I need but cry out, and help shall come in an instant.
Calm you, sir. Antea Duarte, Minister Davenport's banisher.
Oh, of course. I'm so sorry. Poor Reverend Davenport. His death has shaken us all. Welcome to New Eden. I'm afraid you find us at our worst.
We're banishers. There's nowhere else we'd rather be. And you are?
I, madam, am Squire Sincere Paris, travelling merchant, stuck in this cursed place and eager to be somewhere else.
Tell me about the curse, if you will.
Well, I'll tell you this. Those who dare defy the curse are brave indeed, and, I fear, foolish.
Banishing is a job, sir. And to do it, I need detail. If you please.
A banisher must have charms, trinkets, I mean, of protection. If you have a surplus, I'd happily relieve you of your burden.
What I need right now is information about the curse. What have you seen that might help me with my work?
I've seen famine, madness, the shadow of early death, weather too. So much weather. I mean, I've seen it all before, but never all at once. Here, it's everything, everywhere, and all at the same time. Folks stay indoors, waiting to be told what to do. Waiting to die, really. Ghosts in the making, all of them.
¿Tienes pesadillas?
The nightmares. Do you get them too?
Of course I do. Not everyone will admit it, but we all have bad dreams.
But what do you dream?
I dream someone watches me sleep. I sometimes fancy she's present when I'm awake. She never speaks, nor moves. She seems to wish me no harm. She just stands there, watching me, waiting, taking my measure.
Does she manifest at a particular hour?
If she does, I have no way of knowing it, unable as we are in this interminable grey to tell day from night. Well, there you are. Information on the curse, as per your request. I won't even charge you for it.
You're leaving town?
As soon as possible. Did you arrive by sea? A ship lies at anchor in the bay. Perhaps a captain would take me and my wares to safety.
The crew refused to dock, and I suspect they'll leave on the next available tide. We rode ourselves ashore.
Might I ask where you abandoned this rowboat of yours?
Along the coast, by a path remarkable for its angry spectres and bloody corpses. If you wish to make the sailing, I hope your wares can swim. Care to trade?
Most of my goods are already packed, but I never refuse a deal.
Vamos a vender esto. A lo mejor estoy haciendo una cagada que te cago, pero bueno, quiero ver.
I bid you good day, Squire Paris, and thank you for your time.
A pleasure, Mistress Duarte. Do be careful.
Cementerio, a ver. Hostia. Aquí hay algo, ¿eh?
A wisp, so close to town.
Orden del gobernador. Gobernador. Toma. Toma, gobernador.
Where are you leading me? More of you? Petty fiend.
Kita buka.
No one is safe here. Most of these people died fighting. Someone didn't want them here.
Quima fila machacada. Eso debe ser que es por aquí. Encuentra el lugar donde murió Charles. Por arriba o por abajo. Ojo y por abajo. Vale, me aviso de cosas. Eso es bueno saberlo.
I've seen more graves here than I've met settlers.
Caminos por todos lados, desgraciado. Aquí.
A memory lingers here. I might be able to reveal it.
Orilla 3, velas de orilla.
Seashore candle and pyrite will do the trick for the ritual.
Hostia, qué guapo. Tienes que buscar los rollos, tío.
I need a little more.
2 de 3. Qué pasada, tío. ¿Alguien más? Voy a coger más por si acaso. Tienes que doblar los caminos y sé que me van a hacer falta. Capaz que lo que vendí me servía, tío. Encuentra velas de la orilla, ¿no? Vale. Aquí era la orilla. Aquí, tío. Me indica algo por aquí cerca, pero... no se puede. 9 de 3.
Everyone buried here died in 1677. A previous epidemic? There should be seashore candle near the water.
Cerca del agua, no, sí está claro. Pero quiero ver si se podía salir o algo. Que supongo que más adelante sí se podrá. Venga, vamos a todo el mundo. Bueno, vale. Y abajo yo creo que va a ser. Realiza el ritual, vale. Venga, a realizar el ritual. Espérate tú.
Well, you tried.
Ya vale.
Many dead in more recent years.
Yo lo cojo todo, que va a hacer falta. Si no es ahora en un futuro. Bueno, pasa que averiguar está todo, tío. Por aquí siempre lo ves. Venga, prepara para invocar. Los detalles pueden realizar rituales. La naturaleza del lugar determina qué ritual se realizará. Que son diferentes rituales. Este ritual ayuda a sintonizar con un recuerdo de los fantasmas que existe en unas palabras. Solo conocer el vínculo de... Habrá que ir por partes o algo.
In each stain hides a story.
In the name of the Lord, I command you. Be gone from this place!
You do not command me, clergyman.
Who are you, ghost? Unveil yourself!
Well, since you ask so politely...
Who are you?
I am everything you've ever feared.
Be gone! You have no shells, no ties, no purpose.
No, but neither do you.
Lo mató este espíritu, aparentemente. Dios.
Damn it. That thing he faced. What was it? The tie that binds his ghost. With it, I can make him manifest. If I can find his grave.
Junto a la tumba del chat. Verás tú para encontrarla ahora. A ver. Chat. No tiene un puto nombre, tío. Está aquí.
Ah. Here you are.
Ritual.
Now is a good time for we old friends to talk. We've come too far, Red and I, not to see you one last time. Your pupil has become the master. If we fight, I'll beat you. Come on, Charles. Join me now. I know you're here. I know you're here. You know me, Ghost. I only wish to talk. Esther worries.
Lo que yo no sé si va por orden como lo va a hacer yo, o puedes ir al ritual que tú quieras directamente.
Oh, Esther. I'm so sorry, my friend. So sorry for us all.
What happened? What's going on here?
Sad to say, dear friend. I made a mistake. And it cost me my life. Is Red with you? There is no time to waste.
¿Por qué no esperar nuestra ayuda? ¿Sabes cómo comenzó esta maldición?
Why did you not wait for our help?
The threat was rising. Despair growing. There were so many dead Antea. So much sickened flesh. So many afflicted souls. There was no more time.
Vale. ¿Sabes cómo comenzó esta maldición?
Do you know how this curse began?
What prompted it, I do not know. Nor do I know when. Many months ago, certainly. But I do know this. This nightmare chose New Eden for a reason.
So, a ghost.
This one is different. Implacable. Very clever. Many magnitudes more ferocious than a spectre. And just as relentless.
¿Qué has averiguado sobre la maldición?
Before you died, you investigated the curse. What did you learn?
That our enemy is deceptive and merciless. That we should not underestimate its power.
We?
I am dead, dearest Antea. But I am a Banisher yet. I may still teach you.
If I allow you, which I do not.
Antea, do not repeat my mistakes. If a nightmare curses New Eden, you need all the help you can get. Its presence felt strongest in the meeting house. Perhaps the light of God there forced it to fight its ground. I had the building closed. The worst of the malevolence is contained, but it won't stay locked up for long.
Joder.
We'll banish it, Red and I. Our good friend's death shall not go unpunished.
Be warned. This nightmare is too angry to be persuaded, and too powerful to be destroyed.
Your death pains us greatly. Your return pains me too.
I know. For my part, I'm glad to have seen you one last time. To have had the chance to warn you.
¿La profecía no es un mito?
I thought nightmares were a myth.
A nightmare is the rarest of ghosts. A powerful, insidious spirit, birthed by tragedy most dreadful.
How do I banish it?
There is meager wisdom in the texts. What little there is says it cannot be banished at all.
If it's a ghost, I can't banish it. You took notes, I suppose. Where might I find them?
They vanished. In the days before my death. Perhaps I mislaid them. Which is not like me. If you find them, read them carefully. Perhaps I missed something. Something important.
¿Cómo te mato esta pesadilla?
How did this nightmare kill you?
I believed that I could come to the cemetery and make it manifest. To my initial delight, it worked. I now suspect it came by choice. It seemed amused, as if it were a pleasant game to weigh my measure as a man.
¿Cómo se manifiesta su maldad? ¿Qué aspecto tenía?
What did it look like?
I don't know. When it manifested, it appeared as Esther. My dear Esther. I did not see its true face, but I heard a woman. Not Esther, someone else. She was laughing. I felt her gaze. My heart froze. I died. The spirit is vengeance pure. The ghost of one who was terribly wronged.
I've heard your warning. You can go.
No, I must remain. Esther needs my protection. My flock needs me too.
You know how this works. You know I won't allow that.
I am still myself, Antea. With time, I'll grow stronger. I can help you.
The longer you haunt Esther, the hungrier you'll be. You know this.
This is different. I'm the Reverend Charles Davenport, your friend and mentor. You know me. You know I am a good man.
I knew you. You were a good man. Now you are a ghost, and I cannot let that stand. But I swear it, the nightmare will end, and Red and I shall do the ending. Charles Davenport was a good man and a fine mentor.
And you a fine student, though you took a hard line. I never could unpick that from your character. Has life tempered you since?
Life has tempered my steel. Death and the manner of it have made you the very thing you once opposed. Goodbye, Charles. Peace on your soul. Remembrance on your
Antea, wait.
Wait for what? We're banishers. Death to the dead.
Let Esther choose herself.
Oh, Lord, please don't ask me to do that.
Esther, my good wife, and the very best. I miss you so.
Oh, dear Lord, Charles, why are you here? Why have you come back? You must leave, please.
I must stay. I must protect you. The thing in the meeting house feeds on our torment. I should have known better. I know better now.
Antea, give Charlie the ascent he deserves.
Pero ¿cómo es posible que la mujer lo vea? ¿O es que lo tuyo lo pueden ver todo el mundo?
Charles Davenport.
Y escucharlo también, claro.
You have no reason to stay. Go. Let Esther grieve in peace.
Save her, my friends.
Descansa en paz.
And save yourselves. Save them all.
I'll walk Esther home.
I'll do it. The women can't talk.
Then all the way to the schoolhouse and make the bed. Charles is at rest now. And Tia gave him the care he needed.
acompañaste a la casa, venga.
My Charles. Where do you think he is now?
He's... I don't know.
I miss the warmth of his hands. His calm presence in our house. If I close my eyes, I can picture him. He's in a place where sunlight chases the snow away. It is warm and there is fresh milk. The sheets are cleaned and pressed and folded. Nothing can ever be the matter.
You're right. He's at peace, and you deserve to rest.
La primera versión está muy guapa, ¿eh? Esta, por ejemplo. Y supongo que a lo largo de la historia los espíritus son más complicados, habrá que buscar pruebas, en fin, cosas así. Esto es un poco más o menos, yo creo que prólogo todavía, para explicarnos el funcionamiento y todo eso. Creo, ¿eh? El tema de los rituales sí que no me quedó claro, si tiene que ir por orden o puede ir primero uno, después otro, como tú lo vayas viendo.
I'm sorry. I'll miss him dearly. Tomorrow, we'll continue investigating the curse. Good night, Esther.
I am glad you are here. Both of you. We need you. Good night, my dear.
Vale. Se sale por aquí. Ah, por aquí. Libre con Red en la escuela. Que es donde va a estar nuestra habitación, supongo.
You'd be one of the Banishers then? Come too late. I'm sorry. But if poor Minister Davenport mentioned your name, I have forgotten it.
Antea Duarte. You may happen upon my companion, Red McGrath, about the place.
Of course. I'm Lisbeth O'Hara. The minister said you'd have questions. Well?
Oh, yeah.
Governor Haskell told us of the curse. I'd like to understand what it is and from where it came.
While I'll not speak ill of my neighbours, someone must have let the evil in.
A name might help.
I'll not poison my parish with loose chatter. Besides, I have no name to give you.
Charles, Minister Davenport, said many here had unpleasant dreams. He suspected they were part of the curse.
You are a curious character indeed, mistress. My dreams, good or bad or otherwise, are my own business, and so they shall remain.
Acerca de la iglesia.
Have you been to the meeting house recently?
Minister Davenport closed it. No matter. God needs no other house than his servants' hearts. I'll say no more, but there is no more to say.
What are you doing out here? Most people seem to stay indoors.
Since you ask, I came to town to buy a remedy for Mistress Fitcher. My sister has a sore leg. The salve eases her discomfort. We have a small farm some miles from here, and yes, the curse sits there too.
Did you know Charles Davenport?
Of course I knew the minister. My sister and I attended all his services, and grateful we were too. He was the moral foundation stone of the colony. His poor widow. She must be bereft.
You may have your time back, with my thanks.
Well, thank the Lord for that.
Yes?
What can you tell me about the curse?
New Eden is scrutinized by God. Better days lie ahead if his servants remain humble and true.
esa aprobación. He venido a ayudar.
I've come to help. Be a good and humble servant and tell me about the curse.
I'll not waste my time. We, madam, have prayed for salvation, and you are not it.
¿Tienes pesadillas?
Do you have bad dreams, Mr. Bachelor?
Y sé sincero.
You don't want to hear about those.
Prueba.
Try me.
In my sleep, chanting demons defile our precious meeting house and burn it to the ground. 2 poor souls are trapped inside. A man and a woman, screaming oaths and curses in strange tongues. I wake with a start and rush to the window. I am relieved to see the meeting house still standing.
¿Está embrujada la iglesia?
Did you know the Reverend Davenport thought the meeting house haunted?
I did know that. To his shame, the late minister ended services and closed the meeting house. No wonder we are where we are.
And what do you think sits in the meeting house?
Miss, if the devil sits in our meeting house, it means that we, the people of New Eden, have failed to repudiate his works. Obviously.
Farewell, Mr. Bachelor, and you may wish us luck.
I shall not wish you luck. I shall wish you salvation.
Venga, hasta luego, chaval.
We did the right thing. Charles was our friend.
I love you, Red McCraith.
But
But when it comes to ghosts, your heart makes you reckless. It's dangerous.
were you really about to banish Charles?
Esa noche Archer habría hecho lo mismo.
Charles would have done the same for your ghost or mine.
I hope he'd have at least hesitated. Charles was a good man, full of love.
Banishing his ghost wouldn't have been easy, but it would have been right. Ghosts only bring misery, Red.
A ver, para que
Make
descanse
no
lo normal
mistake,
sería que sí.
they steal
Habría que
life's
ser neutral.
essence
Es que
from the
depende
living.
también de la situación.
Aye. They don't always do it out of malice. Give them that.
Como esta vez damos una resolución. Los muertos no tienen nada que hacer con los vivos. Complicado el tema. Yo diría la primera, en verdad, pero bueno.
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't.
A ghost may suffer too. A sin puts a gentler end to it.
But not a safer one. Better to banish and be sure.
Would you banish me? If it came to it?
You'll not escape me so easy. You I would bring back from the dead.
That's not funny.
I'd fill you with fresh essence. I'd give you so much essence you'd return bloated with life.
Steal essence from the living to feed my ghost. You wouldn't, eh?
Y luego te matarías otra vez. Haría cualquier cosa por ti.
You're a scruffy-headed lout, Red McGrath, and I will never let you go. Over my dead body, mister.
Thought I was meant to be the soft-hearted one.
You are.
Do you think Charles was right? This thing in the meeting house could be it.
Did he call it a nightmare?
I really hope not. Such entities are legendary ghosts, even for Banishers. We'll see tomorrow. Now, to sleep. This was a dreadful day.
¿Que van a dormir en el suelo? Hostia.
Poor Charles.
Este todavía está pensando en si hicimos lo correcto.
Poor Esther.
Aye, poor Esther.
Es que el tema es complicado. Pesadilla, ¿no?
Antea, she took her fire pain. She says I'm the reckless one.
Ahora estamos con el tío. Desembarco, misión completada. Encuentra Antea. Vale. Vale. Pero vamos a esperar, ¿eh? No se puede guardar, ¿no? Vale, en este contexto no se puede todavía, vale. Ahora tampoco. ¿Será que hay que salir? Espérate un momento, a ver.
Where are you?
You're hardly in the eating house, are you?
Ahora sí, vale. Vamos a guardar. Aquí. Listo. Vale. Pues vamos a aprovechar ya para dejarlo por aquí. Nada, lo siempre, si os gusta el capítulo de hoy, puedes agradecer tu like. Y para los nuevos, pues nada, si te gusta el canal, te gusta el contenido, se agradece también un pequeño like. El que te suscribas, actives la campanita para estar al tanto de cuando subo vídeos, que siempre lo digo, subo todos los días. Si no subo es porque pasa algo o lo que sea y no puedo subirlo por circunstancias. Y nada, no doy más la tabarra ya y espero que disfrutéis de este pedazo de título y este primer contacto, este primer capítulo. Nada mal, a mí me ha gustado. Además es un tema que fuera de cámaras me apasiona mucho, me gusta mucho el tema de espíritu, el tema tal. Y en fin, no os vuelvo más loco por aquí.